Scattered like emeralds across the azure waters of the Indian Ocean, the Seychelles is a paradise unlike any other. This archipelago of 115 islands boasts powdery white beaches, granite boulders polished by time, and lush tropical forests teeming with life. On Mahé, the largest island, towering peaks rise above vibrant markets and Creole villages, while Praslin is home to the legendary Vallée de Mai, where the coco de mer palm grows, the world's largest and most mysterious seed. On La Digue, time slows to a gentle rhythm as ox carts pass along tranquil roads, and the iconic Anse Source d'Argent beach enchants with its surreal beauty. Beneath the surface, vibrant coral reefs teem with marine life, from manta rays to hawksbill turtles. The Seychelles is not just a destination, it's a sanctuary for nature, where each sunrise feels like it belongs to a world untouched by time. Far in the heart of the South Pacific lies Fakarava, an untouched jewel of French Polynesia, and a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve. This coral atoll is a haven for biodiversity, with its pristine lagoon encircled by islets that shimmer in the sunlight. Beneath the calm waters, the Garoue Pass invites divers into a world of vibrant coral gardens and schools of reef sharks gliding silently in its currents. Above the waves, tiny motus dotted with coconut palms whisper in the sea breeze, while the soft hum of Polynesian life carries on at a leisurely pace. Fakarava is a perfect blend of tranquility and natural wonder, a rare glimpse of a world where the harmony of land, sea, and sky is preserved, and where the ocean's secrets invite you to linger just a little longer. Off the Andaman coast of Thailand, a cluster of 9 granite islands rises from crystalline waters, the Similan Islands. Renowned as one of the world's top diving destinations, these islands are a treasure trove of vibrant coral reefs, colorful marine life, and powder-soft beaches. Underwater, the reefs burst with life. From leopard sharks lazily patrolling the depths to swarms of clownfish weaving through anemones, the diversity is dazzling. Above the surface, smooth boulders balance precariously on the edges of white sand beaches, creating a landscape that feels untouched by time. Despite their remote beauty, the islands are alive with energy. Hawksbill turtles nest on the beaches, while hornbills chatter in the treetops. The Similan Islands are a tropical haven, a place where nature thrives both above and below the waterline. If this is your first time watching Earth Narrated, consider subscribing to my channel and liking the video for other similar videos. Known as the Garden Isle, Kauai is Hawaii's wild heart. A lush paradise sculpted by millions of years of wind and water. Towering emerald cliffs flank the Napali coast, where cascading waterfalls tumble into valleys so remote they remain untouched by roads. The island is a masterpiece of contrasts. Waimea Canyon, often called the Grand Canyon of the Pacific, carves deep into the land with hues of red and green, while the serene Wailua River meanders through tropical forests, inviting kayakers to explore its hidden treasures. On Kauai's pristine beaches, Hawaiian monk seals bask under the sun, and green sea turtles paddle in the gentle surf. This island is more than a destination. It's a living canvas of volcanic landscapes, ocean breezes, and the timeless spirit of aloha. Nestled in the heart of the Great Barrier Reef, the Whitsunday Islands are a dreamscape of turquoise waters, white sands, and vibrant marine life. This archipelago of 74 islands is a tropical wonderland, where time seems to slow under the Australian sun. At the heart of it all lies Whitehaven Beach, its powdery silica sands so fine they feel like silk underfoot. Sailing through the calm waters reveals secluded coves and coral reefs, teeming with clownfish, giant clams, and shimmering schools of fish. The Whitsundays aren't just for the sea. The islands themselves are a haven of eucalyptus forests and native wildlife. From soaring sea eagles to curious wallabies, nature thrives here in abundance. The Whitsundays are a perfect union of land and sea, a paradise that invites you to dive into its endless beauty and leave the world behind. Perched on the edge of a volcanic caldera, Santorini is the jewel of the Aegean Sea, a place where history, beauty, and myth converge. Its iconic whitewashed buildings with blue-domed roofs cling to steep cliffs, glowing golden under the setting sun. Formed by one of the largest volcanic eruptions in history, the island's dramatic landscape is as striking as its charm. Black and red sand beaches stretch along the coast, contrasting with the deep blue waters of the caldera. Strolling through the cobblestone streets of Oia or Fira, the scent of bougainvillea mingles with the aroma of fresh seafood and local wine. As night falls, the lights of the villages shimmer like stars, reflecting the timeless allure of a destination that feels like stepping into a dream. Known as the Island of the Gods, Bali is a paradise of lush rice terraces, sacred temples, and vibrant culture. This Indonesian gem is alive with the rhythm of traditional gamelan music and the scent of frangipani blossoms floating on the breeze. From the terraced fields of Ubud to the sun-drenched beaches of Seminyak, Bali offers something for every soul. Beneath the waves, coral reefs teem with life, where divers encounter manta rays and vivid schools of fish. Above ground, towering volcanoes like Mount Agung loom over the island, while ancient temples such as Uluwatu perch dramatically on cliffs. Bali is more than a place. It's a feeling, a serene harmony of nature, spirituality, and the warm embrace of Balinese hospitality. In the heart of the South Pacific lies an archipelago of over 300 islands, where palm trees sway gently in the breeze, and time slows to a blissful pace. Fiji. With its turquoise lagoons, pristine beaches, and vibrant coral reefs, this island paradise is a living postcard. The underwater world here is nothing short of magical. Rainbow-colored reefs and soft corals shelter marine life ranging from tiny clownfish to majestic manta rays. Above the surface, lush rainforests and waterfalls invite exploration, while traditional Fijian villages offer a warm welcome with their time-honored custom of bula. Fiji is more than its beauty. It's the spirit of its people, the laughter, and the songs that echo across its shores. It's a destination where the phrase island time takes on a whole new meaning. Off Italy's Amalfi coast, the island of Capri rises from the Tyrrhenian Sea like a work of art. A timeless blend of natural beauty and Mediterranean elegance. Known for its dramatic cliffs, turquoise waters, and charming villages, Capri has been a haven for dreamers and explorers for centuries. The island's famous Blue Grotto enchants with its glowing blue light, a natural phenomenon created by sunlight reflecting off the water. Above, winding paths lead to the gardens of Augustus, offering panoramic views of the iconic Faraglione rock formations. In the town of Capri, cobblestone streets are lined with boutique shops and cafes, while the quieter Anacapri offers a taste of the island's rustic charm. Capri is a place where sophistication meets natural wonder, a Mediterranean escape that lingers in your heart long after the ferry departs. In the western Philippines, Palawan is a slice of untouched paradise, a place where limestone cliffs rise from crystal clear waters and dense jungles teem with life. This island province is home to some of the world's most breathtaking natural wonders. The Puerto Princesa Underground River, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, winds through vast caves filled with ancient stalactites and bat colonies. Off the coast, the Bacuit archipelago offers secluded lagoons and pristine beaches, perfect for kayaking or simply basking in the sun. Underwater, Palawan reveals its vibrant reefs, where sea turtles glide through coral gardens and whale sharks occasionally pass by. On land, the lush forests are home to exotic wildlife, from colorful kingfishers to playful macaques. Palawan is a sanctuary of biodiversity and beauty, a place where every moment feels like an adventure, and every vista takes your breath away. Shaped like a heart and surrounded by crystal-clear lagoons, Moorea is a lush jewel of French Polynesia. Towering volcanic peaks rise dramatically above turquoise waters, their jagged silhouettes draped in a vibrant green tapestry of tropical forests. The lagoon, teeming with marine life, is a playground for snorkelers and divers. Rays glide gracefully through the water, while colorful parrotfish dart among coral gardens. On shore, winding trails lead to spectacular viewpoints like Belvedere Lookout, where sweeping vistas reveal the island's twin bays, Opunohu and Cook's Bay. With its friendly locals, fragrant vanilla plantations, and sun-dappled shores, Moorea feels like a dream come to life, a perfect blend of adventure and serenity in the heart of the South Pacific. Off the coast of East Africa lies an island of spice, history, and breathtaking beauty, Zanzibar. Known as the Spice Island, its air is rich with the scents of cloves, nutmeg, and cinnamon, carried on ocean breezes. The island's beaches are picture perfect, with soft white sands and waters in every shade of blue. Traditional dhow boats sail gracefully along the horizon, their triangular sails catching the wind. In Stone Town, narrow streets tell stories of a rich cultural tapestry, blending African, Arab, and European influences. Beneath the waves, coral reefs teem with marine life, while giant sea turtles find sanctuary on nearby islands. Zanzibar is more than an island. It's an experience, a sensory feast of color, culture, and the simple joy of tropical living. In the remote South Pacific, Vava'u is a pristine archipelago of 61 islands, where tropical jungles meet azure lagoons. Known for its calm, crystal-clear waters, Vava'u is a haven for marine life and adventurers alike. From June to October, majestic humpback whales migrate here to breed, offering visitors the rare chance to swim alongside these gentle giants. Coral reefs, alive with vibrant fish and sea turtles, invite snorkelers into an underwater wonderland, while above, lush hillsides and secluded beaches offer peace and solitude. With its laid-back charm, warm local hospitality, and untouched beauty, Vava'u is a slice of paradise, where the pace of life slows to match the rhythm of the tides. In the windswept Hebrides of Scotland, The Isle of Skye is a rugged masterpiece of nature. Its dramatic landscapes of jagged peaks, emerald moors and sheer cliffs make it a haven for those seeking the wild beauty of the Scottish Highlands. The island's iconic landmarks, like the Curragh and Old Man of Storr, rise like ancient sentinels from the mist, their forms carved by millennia of geological forces. Waterfalls tumble from cliffs into the sea, and lochs mirror the shifting skies above. Legends echo through Skye's history of fairies, clans, and battles fought in these rugged lands. Today, the island's charm lies in its timelessness, a place where the untamed beauty of Scotland sings in every gust of wind and every rolling wave. A perfect lagoon dotted with 15 motus, or islets. Aitutaki is the crown jewel of the Cook Islands, a destination that redefines the meaning of paradise. Its turquoise waters are so clear, they appear almost unreal, home to vibrant coral reefs and abundant marine life. Beneath swaying coconut palms, the motus offer quiet escapes, where soft white sands meet the gentle lapping of the waves. Inland, the island's lush hills and traditional villages offer glimpses of Polynesian culture and hospitality. Known for its serenity, Aitutaki invites visitors to explore its beauty by kayak, snorkel, or simply by relaxing in the warm embrace of its tropical waters. It's a place that feels untouched by time, a tranquil sanctuary in the heart of the South Pacific. Rising from the Atlantic Ocean, Madeira is a Portuguese island of rugged cliffs, verdant forests, and eternal springtime. Known as the Pearl of the Atlantic, its dramatic landscapes are as diverse as they are breathtaking. The island's famous lavadas, ancient irrigation channels, weave through lush laurel forests, inviting hikers to discover hidden waterfalls and sweeping vistas. Towering peaks, like Pico do Arriero, pierce the clouds, offering panoramic views that stretch to the horizon. In Funchal, Madeira's vibrant capital, colorful markets brim with exotic fruits and flowers, while the scent of Madeira wine lingers in the air. Whether exploring volcanic caves, lounging on black sand beaches, or soaring above it all in a cable car, Madeira is a paradise of discovery, a place where adventure meets tranquility. Known as the Island of Beauty, Corsica is a Mediterranean treasure where rugged mountains meet sparkling seas. This French island is a land of contrasts, from the granite cliffs of Bonifacio that plunge dramatically into the sea, to the dense forests and alpine lakes of its mountainous interior. The GR20, one of Europe's most challenging hiking trails, cuts through the island, offering adventurers breathtaking views of Corsica's wild landscapes. Along the coast, golden beaches and turquoise waters invite relaxation, while quaint villages like Corte and Calvi echo with centuries of history. Corsica is more than a destination. It's a blend of natural beauty, rich culture, and untamed spirit. A place where the rhythm of the waves matches the heartbeat of an island that feels alive with possibility. In the shimmering turquoise waters of the Caribbean, the Turks and Caicos Islands offer a tropical escape like no other. This archipelago of 40 islands and cays is a paradise of powdery white sand beaches, vibrant coral reefs, and endless sunshine. The Grace Bay Beach, often hailed as one of the world's finest, stretches for miles, its waters so clear they defy belief. Beneath the surface, the third largest barrier reef teems with marine life, from gentle sea turtles to dazzling parrotfish. Beyond the beaches, the islands reveal their quiet charm, from the historic salt ponds of Grand Turk to the secluded quays perfect for a private getaway. Turks and Caicos is a sanctuary where relaxation comes naturally, and every sunset feels like a masterpiece. Known as the Island of the Gods, Jeju is a volcanic masterpiece off the southern coast of South Korea. This UNESCO World Heritage Site boasts a landscape of contrasts: lush green hills, dramatic lava tubes, and pristine beaches that captivate the senses. At its heart stands Hallasan, a dormant volcano and South Korea's highest peak, offering hiking trails with breathtaking views of the island. Beneath the surface, the Manjangul lava tube stretches for miles, its dark chambers revealing the island's fiery origins. Jeju's beauty extends to its coasts, where striking cliffs meet turquoise waters. And Haenyeo, the island's legendary female divers, continue their centuries-old tradition of free diving. With its serene landscapes and rich culture, Jeju is a destination where nature and heritage blend seamlessly, inviting exploration and wonder. In the Eastern Caribbean, St. Lucia rises like an emerald jewel, its lush peaks and vibrant shores creating a paradise of contrasts. Dominated by the iconic pitons, two volcanic spires that soar dramatically above the sea, the island is as breathtaking as it is diverse. The Sulphur Springs, the Caribbean's only drive-in volcano, offers bubbling mud baths and therapeutic hot springs, while dense rainforests hide cascading waterfalls and exotic wildlife. Along the coast, pristine beaches of golden sand meet the clear, warm waters of the Caribbean, perfect for snorkeling or simply soaking in the island's tranquility. From the charm of Soufrière to the lively streets of Castries, St. Lucia is alive with rhythm, color, and culture. It's a destination where natural beauty and vibrant heritage come together, creating an unforgettable tropical escape. Rising like a jewel from the turquoise waters of the South Pacific, Bora Bora is the epitome of paradise. Crowned by the majestic Mount Otomanu, this French Polynesian island is a haven of luxury, beauty, and tranquility. Encircled by a coral reef, the lagoon sparkles in shades of blue so vivid they seem unreal. Overwater bungalows perch above the water, offering a front row seat to sunsets that set the sky ablaze. Beneath the waves, vibrant coral gardens teem with marine life, from playful rays to elegant reef sharks. On land, the island's lush interior is a playground for exploration, with trails winding through dense forests and leading to breathtaking vistas. The warm hospitality of the Polynesian people adds a layer of magic to an already enchanting destination. Bora Bora is more than a tropical escape. It's a dream made real, a place where every moment feels like stepping into a postcard. In the Arctic Circle, where jagged peaks rise from icy waters, the Lofoten Islands are a realm of raw, untamed beauty. This Norwegian archipelago is a painter's dream. Mountains crowned with snow, fishing villages painted in vibrant reds, and the shifting auroras dancing in the polar night. In summer, the midnight sun bathes the islands in a golden glow, while winter brings a stark beauty, with icy fjords reflecting a canopy of stars. Orcas and humpback whales patrol the frigid waters, and the shores teem with bird life, from puffins to sea eagles. Lofoten's charm lies in its contrasts. Tranquil beaches meet rugged cliffs, an ancient Viking heritage echoes in its windswept landscapes. It is a destination where nature's drama unfolds in every wave, every peak, and every flicker of the northern lights. In the heart of the Western Pacific lies Palau, a marine sanctuary where turquoise lagoons and lush limestone islands create a paradise both above and below the water. Known for its pristine reefs and biodiversity, Palau is a diver's utopia, teeming with life from shimmering reef fish to gentle manta rays. The Rock Islands, over 300 jungle-clad islets, rise dramatically from the sea, hiding lagoons so vivid they feel otherworldly. Jellyfish Lake, one of Palau's crown jewels, offers the surreal experience of swimming among thousands of harmless golden jellyfish. Beyond the water, Palau's culture thrives. Ancient stone monoliths and traditional Bai meeting houses tell stories of a deep connection between the land, sea, and its people. Palau isn't just a destination. It's a living testament to the harmony of nature and tradition. In the Indian Ocean, the teardrop-shaped island of Sri Lanka is a kaleidoscope of culture, wildlife, and natural beauty. From golden beaches to misty tea plantations, its landscapes shift like scenes from a storybook. The ancient cities of Sigiriya and Anuradhapura reveal millennia of history, their ruins echoing with the chants of Buddhist monks. In the Central Highlands, emerald tea estates stretch as far as the eye can see, while train journeys wind through lush valleys and cascading waterfalls. Sri Lanka's wildlife is as diverse as its terrain. Elephants roam freely in national parks, leopards prowl the jungles, and blue whales breach off the coast. With its warm hospitality and vibrant traditions, Sri Lanka is more than an island. It's a sensory journey through time and nature. In the North Atlantic, Bermuda is a tropical escape with a twist. Famous for its pastel-colored houses, pink sand beaches, and mysterious legends, this British territory is a world of charm and intrigue. Along its coastline, coral reefs teem with marine life, attracting snorkelers and divers to explore the sunken shipwrecks that lie beneath its clear waters. Inland, the Bermuda Railway Trail winds through lush landscapes, offering glimpses of hidden coves and tranquil bays. But Bermuda isn't just about beauty. It's steeped in lore. From the tales of the Bermuda Triangle to its colonial history, every corner of the island tells a story. Bermuda is a destination where elegance meets adventure, a slice of paradise in a sea of mystery. In the heart of Indonesia's archipelago lies a land where ancient predators roam, Komodo Island. Home to the legendary Komodo dragon, the world's largest lizard, this rugged island is a living relic of Earth's prehistoric past. The dragons, measuring up to 10 feet long, patrol the savanna and mangroves with a slow, deliberate gait. Their forked tongues flicker, tasting the air for their next meal, embodying the raw, untamed spirit of the island. But Komodo Island is more than its iconic inhabitants. Golden beaches meet turquoise waters, teeming with marine life. Vibrant coral reefs attract divers from around the globe, offering encounters with manta rays, turtles, and schools of tropical fish. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is a place of contrasts, a harsh, sun-scorched terrain above, and a vibrant, underwater world below. Komodo Island is a testament to nature's resilience and diversity, a wild sanctuary where time seems to stand still. In the North Atlantic, Iceland is a land of fire and ice, a place where the Earth's raw power and serene beauty coexist in perfect harmony. This island nation is a living geological wonder, shaped by volcanoes, glaciers, and the relentless forces of nature. Towering waterfalls like Gullfoss cascade with thunderous majesty, while geysers such as Strokr erupt in bursts of steam, reminding visitors of the volcanic energy simmering beneath the surface. The Vatnajökull Glacier, Europe's largest, stretches across the land, its icy expanse carving valleys and feeding glacial lagoons like Jökulsárlón, where icebergs drift serenely under the Arctic sky. In winter, the northern lights dance across the heavens, their vivid colors reflected in the island's pristine lakes and snow-covered fields. During summer, the midnight sun bathes Iceland in a golden glow, inviting endless exploration of its moss-covered lava fields, black sand beaches, and rugged fjords. Iceland is not just a destination, it's a journey into the extraordinary. A place where the planet's primal forces create landscapes so surreal they feel like stepping into another world. Off the southeastern coast of Africa lies Madagascar, an island so unique it's often called the eighth continent. Separated from the mainland for over 80 million years, Madagascar is a living laboratory of evolution, home to plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. Its most famous inhabitants, the lemurs, leap through the treetops of ancient baobab forests, their calls echoing through the air. These charismatic primates share their island with chameleons that change color like magic, and a dazzling array of orchids that add bursts of color to the dense rainforests. From the limestone pinnacles of the Tsingy de Bemaraha to the surreal Avenue of the Baobabs, Madagascar's landscapes are as diverse as its wildlife. Pristine beaches fringe the island's coastlines, while coral reefs teem with marine life beneath turquoise waters. Madagascar is a realm of wonder, where every step reveals something extraordinary. It is not just an island, but a world apart, a treasure trove of biodiversity and beauty, shaped by time and preserved by its isolation. In the remote waters of the South Pacific, over 2,000 miles from the nearest continent, lies Easter Island, known locally as Rapa Nui. This mysterious and windswept island is home to one of the world's greatest archaeological wonders, the Moai. These towering stone statues, some over 30 feet tall, were carved centuries ago by the island's Polynesian settlers. Their enigmatic faces gaze toward the horizon, guardians of a culture whose origins and history still spark fascination. Scattered across the island, the Moai stand as silent witnesses to a once thriving society that crafted them with extraordinary skill and devotion. But Easter Island is more than its statues. Rugged volcanic landscapes meet the deep blue of the Pacific, and lush meadows roll gently under open skies. The island's Rapa Nui people carry on their traditions, preserving the culture that makes this place so unique. Easter Island is a land of mystery and resilience, a remote corner of the world where history, nature, and human ingenuity converge in breathtaking harmony. In the virtual wilderness of Fortnite Island, chaos reigns supreme. This ever-changing battle royale map is a land of unlikely alliances, flying buses, and endless mayhem, where survival hinges on your wits, reflexes, and the occasional lucky loot. The island's biomes are a bizarre mix. One moment you're building towers in the middle of a lush forest. The next, you're dodging rockets in a desert wasteland. Wildlife roams freely, from harmless chickens to overly aggressive boars, while towering structures appear and disappear overnight. But the true predators are the players, decked out in everything from banana suits to samurai armor. Fights break out in tilted towers. Loot is stolen midair. And somewhere, someone is emoting with a ridiculous dance after eliminating you. Since you made it all the way until the end, please subscribe to Earth Narrated. Click the thumbs up button and comment which of these places you'd like to visit the most. Keep watching by clicking on your screen now.